I'm going to test 3 markers that I currently have. They are all brand new. The first one is the Pentel Markathon. It's got a pump button at the bottom. I honestly don't know how that works. If you look at the tip, it is a chiseled tip with a fine point on the end. I particularly don't like chisel tips because I find them a little hard to control for fine lines. So that's what that looks like. And we all know what a Sharpie looks like. If we don't, you're in the wrong business, or you haven't been on planet Earth. It's just a Sharpie. And then this is the Sharpie Click. I just got one of these to test it out. It's nice because that's all you need to do to open it up, to get it out and use it. I kind of like that. So first, make this pretty easy. Gonna get a balloon, so we're not using it on paper. So the first one I'm going to do is the Pentel. Put this in the middle of the shot. That is the thick line. That's the thin line. Not the best lines in the world, but it does look like it covers very solid. And you can get a lot of black on there if you wanted to. Okay. So now let's just use the regular Sharpie. Sharpie. I'm doing the thickest line I can get. Thin. I'm used to the Sharpie, so I could be persuaded just because I'm used to it, but I still say that the Pentel has a blacker line than the Sharpie does. And then the Sharpie Click. That's the thickest. That's the thinnest. The Sharpie Click might actually be newer than my other Sharpie because the black looks a little bit better, but it's still not as black as the Pentel. If you want to take a good look at the difference. And then a lot of us use these with paint markers. The paint markers I have right now is an Edding 750. I've been told that we use these because it does not liquefy again when you use a marker on it. So I'm going to just use this. Versus I believe the Sharpie paint markers kind of do. When you reapply a Sharpie to a Sharpie paint marker, they kind of... Okay, so they kind of liquefy again. So let's use this, let's dry it off, let's not hit my camera. Okay, so that's how it looks on top of an Edding, which looks pretty good. The Edding didn't, of course, liquefy, and the tip is still, clean. It's pretty good. So now let's see what the regular Sharpie looks like on top of an Edding white. Same thing. Don't know. I believe I kind of like how the Sharpie looks better on top of Edding, but I like the way the outside looks not on Edding. With not using the Sharpie. And the Sharpie Click will probably be similar. So I'm gonna do this inside, do a couple of lines across. So we can see. Yeah, that just looks like the other one. Honestly, if you're combining them with an edding, maybe the Pentel, but I don't know if it's worth the price difference because those are kind of pricey. So that's what I got. You look at that again. Pentel is up here because I've been doing the whole thing upside down. Sorry. Regular Sharpie. And the Sharpie Click, which the ease of use that makes me like that one.